Dave in Smyrna, Tennessee. Hey, Dave, what's up?
Hey, Thom, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for listening to Sirius XM. What's on your mind?
One of the things that I wanted to talk about was this upsurge that we're seeing in racism, particularly coming from the right and from the Trump supporters. And I think part of it is that for years, white people thought there was no such thing as white privilege.
Right.
And so they're comfortable in thinking that everything that I have gained in my life, I've gained because I'm better than somebody else, based on a sort of a sense of meritocracy, right?
Right.
But I think over the past few months, white people are starting to see that, hey, there might be something going on with this white privilege thing, but they can't bring themselves to believe that. So what's happening is they're reverting back to these old ideas of racism because that's the only way they can justify the success that they're having.
Yep. Yeah, no, what's happening is that as people of color are showing up in the media, they're showing up in politics, they're showing up in the White House, right? President Obama, the privilege, the power of privilege associated with being white and male in this society. And as women are acquiring more and more power, and, you know, we just had the first female Speaker of the House, and Nancy Pelosi, as women and as people of color are starting to acquire their own privilege, shall we say, or power, or taking a position in society that is challenging white male privilege, you've got some people who are saying, okay, it's, you know, let's make our society more inclusive. Some white people saying, let's make our society more inclusive. Let's work this all out together. You know, there's enough for all of us. But you've got a fair number of white people who are going, holy cow, I am losing something. And that is freaking them out. And what they're losing, they feel, is their greatness, because, you know, white privilege is power, and power is, you know, greatness is power. And so then Donald Trump, this big white guy, kind of orange, but you know what I'm talking about, comes along and says, you know, I'm going to make America great again. Well, you know, who was America great for in the past? It was greatest for white men. I said this in the first hour of the program, that in the 1950s and the 1960s, you know, men in the workplace could you know, grab the butt of a woman and not have to worry about, you know, the wrath of God descending upon them. And you know, I mean, just horrible things happen in the workplace, and not just the workplace, but you know, it's and people of color did not have you know, the opportunity. I don't need to go through the list. I mean, we're all familiar with it. And so what we're seeing, I think, among, frankly, I believe a majority of the Trump supporters, who are the outspoken, the really animated Trump supporters who want to make America great again, is that what they really want to do is they want to make America white again. And they want to return white male power. And between a black president, an African-American who is currently in the White House, and a woman who might be in the White House, you've got these white men who are just freaking out. And they are going to have to get over it. So, Dave, thanks a lot for the call. And we'll be back. We're coming up on 19 minutes past the hour. Stick around. We'll be back with more of your calls here on Anything Goes Friday.